Morning.
We are live. Good morning, everyone. It is Friday Morning Live, streaming on YouTube and Instagram from Hicks Brunson Eyewear Studios in the heart of Midtown Tulsa. Streaming all around the world. We love all of you guys for joining us every week at this time. It's 9:30 our time. It's evening in the UK, where a lot of you are watching. We have a special event today, Becky Jo.
Yes, we do, Daniel.
It is Masunaga time. It is special eyewear event day. It is special trunk show for Masunaga day. And because of that, our awesome rep, Matt, shout out to Matt, has flown in from LA, and he's brought all of the new releases of Masunaga Eyewear with him. We're going to share those with you guys today on the live show, and talk a little bit more about Masunaga, which, you know, we love to talk about Masunaga on this channel. We love to talk about Masunaga, great Japanese brand, 120 years old this year, Becky Jo.
Yep, happy birthday, Masunaga.
Happy birthday, Masunaga. So that's the theme of today's show, new releases, and Masunaga, as we know, and we can already see, like I'm wearing my classic iconic piece. We'll share some of the iconic pieces later in the stream, but we'll share some brand new releases. I think there's like, what, 4 trays over there of new releases, including the one you're wearing.
Including this one, which is super sexy.
Yeah, it is. And but for those of you who may not know, Masunaga was founded in 1905 by Goemon Masunaga. Beautiful story, awesome story. Fukui, Japan, agricultural economy. He introduced eyewear manufacturing to the region and wanted to help the people of the region develop skills and a trade and a craft. And the rest is history. Most of the best quality premium titanium eyewear all around the world comes out of the Fukui, Japan region, ever since that beautiful legacy created and founded by Goemon Masunaga back in 1905. They have a commitment to everything being made in-house. They manufacture all the eyewear components from A to Z, including the hinges, all of the hand polishing of the acetate, all done in-house by the artisans at Masunaga. So just beautiful stuff, and you see it in the collection and the quality.
Most assuredly, you definitely see it in all of the fine details and all of the press working that's done, the coining, and it is absolutely phenomenal pieces to have in your
they're cotton-based acetates made utilizing the cotton extrusion process. They're hypoallergenic, very easy on the skin. The polishes maintain their luster for a very long period of time. So beautiful, beautiful stuff. So I think maybe we should go ahead and dive in a little bit to some of the new releases. So let's see, what are you wearing?
I'm wearing 106. This is an absolute fabulous cat eye and this beautiful tortoise. It's not like an extreme cat eye, but it does have that angular uplift. It's got a nice bold statement with it. It has this beautiful tapered temple. Just absolutely comfortable. It does have that sculpting at the bridge. It's got like a little mini lift right there so that it helps rest super comfortably on the bridge, and it balances the weight of this frame so well. It has 2 amazing colors, that beautiful tortoise and this amazing polished black with this gold pinning detail. So these are actually functioning hex heads. They are part of how this frame is manufactured and put together at the hinge. Those pins are actually functioning pins. You'll see the core wire in there, so it's like a smoked black. It's not a super solid. It's pretty opaque. You can actually see through it with enough light. Great shape, great fit.
All right, so we're going to talk about one of my favorite new pieces, the Vesta. Thanks everybody for joining us on YouTube and Instagram. Like the video, share the video. We really appreciate you. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. This is the Vesta. I'm so excited to finally get to see this. I've only seen the marketing images that they have kind of slowly leaked out. This is a K3 collaboration piece, and I've been wanting a good like brow line design, a new one from Masunaga. We haven't really seen one, especially from the K3 collaboration, I think since the Orion, which was much thinner. This one packs a little more punch. It's got a thicker acetate top rim, and that has that beautiful K3 lorgnette-inspired temple arm that kind of pans out on the end, polished titanium to the tip. This one's got the good coining work on the bridge. It's a little bit of a, oh, look at the coining work on the eye wire. So nice gold colors, a little bit of polished and matte finish, and then it switches over to a little bit of a silver kind of color tone here. But very beautiful. Now check this out. This frame, it makes a phenomenal sunglass. So you've got a matte black acetate, you've got a, I think what they're gonna call either a gunmetal or a gray eye wire, and then a black temple arm with a little bit of gold. But that's that great blue lens.
Yes, it is, and that gold just pops off of that. I think that would be like a dark gunmetal gray. I mean, it just pops off there, and it
gold back
looks
titanium piece on the bridge. But that's that famous Masunaga dark blue lens. What did I say? Vesta, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I almost said Vespa, not Vespa. Vesta. Vesta. Ta.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So we got a couple of, oh, look at this color. All right. So another sunglass. I mean, it makes a great, this one makes such a good sunglass. Look at this. So this is polished black. Oh, that's not even, okay. So they have a color that really reads black, but it's almost sort of a dark, dark brown, and I'm pretty sure this is that color. It probably looks black when you're wearing it, this black acetate rim, this awesome gold color, but if you get that in the light, you can see it's a little bit translucent. You can see a little bit of that gold eye wire kind of shining through, and you can see it actually is a very dark brown, which is such a good color pairing with the gold titanium. So phenomenal sunglass look in the Vesta. And then the fourth and final color, we have a matte black, dark gunmetal, beautiful, beautiful piece. Brow line look, classic look, you know, takes from that 1960s brow line look, but puts the beautiful Japanese detail craftsmanship spin on it and gives it a little bit of a bolder touch and just a beautiful interpretation of this design.
So I have this is a combination frame. When our rep got here, he's like, oh, you have to try this on. So this is Rodeo Drive. It has this beautiful, like, smoked acetate all the way around the lens, paired with gold. It does have a couple other colorways I'm going to show you. This frame is absolutely phenomenal. It is a great angular uplift. It has this nice high brow arch, so it elongates the face, makes this look a little bit more youthful, which is always important for the ladies. They also did it in this stunning black and gold, very classic. If you're looking for a piece that's going to go seamlessly through your wardrobe, Rodeo Drive is definitely going to be one of those pieces in any of the three colorways. They also did it in a gunmetal and gold. So you get this beautiful gunmetal, and then the very ends of the temples are done in gold. And this lovely tortoise. This is just a phenomenal frame. These titanium nose pads are so comfortable to wear. I have a couple Masunagas that have the titanium nose pads, and they just are super, super, super comfortable. What else have you found, Daniel?
All right, fans of the Taka, Misago, and
the Toby.
Fans of the Taka, Misago, and Toby are going to be so thrilled, especially those of you who tried some of those pieces on and maybe they were just a little bit big and you wanted something in that vein that was just a little bit smaller. Let me introduce you to Clatus, and I've got a few awesome colors to show. This is sort of in that same vein, triple. I guess even the Taka has the triple bridge.
Has the triple
it's
bridge.
A little more prominent, I would say, in this one with the spacing between that top bar and the two lower bars. So you can see it is a little bit smaller on my face. It might be a little bit small for me, but if you love that Taka look, and you need something slightly smaller, you want to check out this new Clatus. And I love this color. This is a black and gold titanium, and it has that light brown indoor tint, about a 30% brown, category 1. And this is actually, what is this? I thought this was black and, that's brown and gold.
Brown and gold.
Yeah, that is brown, it's beautiful. Brown and gold. Lovely, lovely work here. So we have a few other colors. Here's the optical version in the black and gold. You know we're going to be doing some wicked transitions, tint, combo, combinations in the Clatus. That's going to be happening and coming, and we will be sharing those with you in the coming months on the Hicks Brunson Eyewear YouTube channel. This is the black and gold sun, and there is that great Masunaga blue lens like I talked about in the new Vesta. And then this is the Clematis in the brown and gold optical version. I love the brown and gold. I don't think there is a brown, I don't think this color exists.
It doesn't exist in any of the other three.
In any of the Taka, Masago, and Toby. I don't think they did this brown and gold. This is phenomenal. Every bit as comfortable as those, but a slightly smaller eye size. And like I mentioned, if you've tried the Taka and you go, oh, I love it, but I could use a little bit smaller, you probably want to check this one out. And they make it impossible to see. The sizing on here, I want to tell you what it is. It is a 51 eye, 17 bridge. Beautiful piece. Beautiful. The Clematis.
And Daniel, while you were talking about the Toby, the Taka, and the Masunaga, or in the Masago, sorry, I misspoke. This is the new colorway that the Taka is in.
Is it a new frame colorway as well? Or
Yes,
is it just
it is.
they added a sun? Okay.
I don't believe that they've had the shiny gunmetal on the matte gunmetal before in this particular frame.
Lovely.
This is absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
It's a little bit dark if you were going to do, this is more of an indoor outdoor because, I mean, you can still see my eyes through this, but keep in mind, we are bombarded with show lighting right now. So that's making it seem a little bit brighter. If I were a few feet back from this, you would not be able to see my eyes in the upper portion of this frame. This is an absolute stunning indoor-outdoor tint combination, and we can mimic this, lighten it just the upper portion just a smidge, and you can wear this bad boy all day long. This is absolutely a stunning piece.
All right, Serpents, you're going to show
Oh
Serpents?
yes, Serpents. So this is a brand new one.
And for those of you who have just joined us, we're going through all the brand new releases for fall, winter for Masunaga.
So this is a stunning combination frame. I have to point something out. If you see, I don't know how well the camera's going to pick this up, there's this beautiful detailing, even on the back side of the bridge, all of this beautiful stamping work and that they do on the titanium. It is absolutely gorgeous from front to back. This is a super functional piece, very comfortable, very light on the bridge, and it comes in some stunning colors. They also did it in this beautiful polished and matte finish. I love it when they do this combination together of polish and matte. That frame builds depth because you have shiny and matte, and they did it in a tortoise and shiny black. This is phenomenal. And they did it in this really soft gunmetal. This is absolutely gorgeous. And last but not least, if you want a pop of color and you need something that's just a little bit different, this beautiful turquoise tortoise. It's got some browns, some greens, some blues in it. This is absolutely stunning.
All right, now here's a new titanium piece. That was a K3. This is also a K3 Masunaga piece, and this is called Sculptor. And I love that they're getting back to just classic, clean basics. Minimalism, but a touch of the details. You know, we did a show, what was it, a couple of weeks ago?
It was
where
last
we talked
week.
about, or was it just last week?
It was just last week.
Yeah, the weeks are flying by. It was, the show title was Luxury Details. And if you want to take a little bit of a deeper dive into what makes luxury eyewear different from regular eyewear, it's not just the price point, as we mentioned, it's the way that they hand polish the acetate until it feels like silk, or even the titanium, to get the gold to come across this shiny and beautiful, and the detail work here that is done by Masunaga that is unique to the Masunaga brand because they have created these detailed designs. That's what sets luxury apart. When you have pure Japanese titanium, 100% titanium like this, the feel of the titanium going on is very smooth and balanced and comfortable on the face. And then you get this nice clean look that's really a pleasure to wear. That's what sets luxury eyewear apart. Now this is one of those shapes, Becky Jo, it's almost a bit of a crown panto.
Almost.
It's got some angles on the top, it's a little more rounded on the bottom, but this is a monoblock piece of titanium on the front, and I love that it's a little thicker on the outer rim there. So, you know, if you're someone who has a higher minus power prescription, this is a beautiful design for that, because it'll help contain and keep your lenses looking very thin and very nice.
And I love the fact that they did the matte gold on that.
Matte gold, right. If they did shiny gold, it would maybe be a little bit much with that much thickness of a rim, but the matte gold makes it a lot more wearable for more occasions. So this might be the color that might be best on me. This is kind of a gunmetal color. So really comfortable. Look at the bridge detail work there. You've got a little bit of a cutout here You've got a little bit of a pressed design right there, and then just a little bit of gold on this one, and then the flare K3.
You might like this one, Daniel. This is
Ooh.
like it's almost like a
That's going to be
an
my
army
color.
green.
Yeah, kind of a
Almost a
kind
green
of a
gray.
khaki brown, dark brown, earth color. Love that. Absolutely. Yeah, that's it. If I were to pick out a new one right now among this design, this would be my color right here. Lovely, easy to wear. Could wear that with anything. All right, so what else do we have? Oh, for those of you just joining, we are going through the brand new releases in Masunaga because we're having a special eyewear event. Masunaga in the house here at Hicks Brunson Eyewear in Tulsa. If you're in the area, got a special trunk show going all day long with the Masunaga brand.
And if you are watching us online and you see something you can't live without, just give us a holler and we'll hook you up.
Give us a call.
So this is number 69. This is an amazing little, this is a small, in my opinion, this is a smaller cat eye. You have that angular uplift, this beautiful arch at the brow. They did it in two colorways, this brown black, all the little detail pins on the side, and they also did it in this lovely tortoise. This tortoise is so easy to wear. It's not a dark tortoise and it's not a really bright yellowy tortoise. This butterscotch brown makes this super neutral for most skin tones to be able to wear it very comfortably. And I want to say really quickly, Daniel, I want to go over this little guy right here because I think this is going to check some boxes for some individuals. This is GMS 831. This is a great little round. Not super round. It's not a circle, but it's such a good frame. This is a great size, a great shape. If you need that little bit of a smaller frame size, perhaps you are rocking a little bit of high minus or a little bit of high plus, this would be a phenomenal frame to stick that in. You've got a beautiful, more base brown tortoise. And then they also did this stunning crystal. It's a smoked crystal, it's not a clear crystal. And they paired it with a tortoise temple. And this is absolutely super comfortable. The eye size of this guy is a 46-20. And I'm usually a 53 eye. This, I feel comfortable in this. This is super, super, super comfortable. I just had to show it.
Okay, new titanium piece in the Masunaga collection called St. Mark's. Isn't this nice? This is a brow line design that's all titanium. I feel like anytime they've done this sort of design in a titanium, it's always done very, very well. People like it. The New York Life from several years ago was a similar version of this, but a little more narrow rectangle. I like the shape of this one because this one's a little bit more that traditional brow line shape look from the 60s where it's got a little more vertical depth, but it's all titanium. So beautiful Masunaga titanium. This is the navy gunmetal color, and there is, no, that was the black silver color. That's the black silver color. This is the navy silver color. Navy top rim, silver lower rim, and just some nice fine details. The line on the bridge, the line at the hinge area that then extends down the temple. And this is one of the most comfortable temple arms, to my mind, Masunaga has ever made in their titanium. It's got a lot of flexibility, beta titanium, so it just kind of conforms to the head. You can get a good fit around the back of the ear without it feeling like it's weighing too much on you. And so then you have, this is that color that I liked the best in the Sculptor. This is that sort of khaki-ish brown color mixed, kind of an olive green color almost in this light, mixed with a silver. And I mean, like easy, all day long, that color can be worn. And then this, if you want something that's just a little bit dressier, perhaps this is a good dark gray and polished gold. And look at that, just a little bit of gold. It's such a thin eye wire that, again, the gold isn't too much, and that's the thing that's awesome about Masunaga, Becky Jo. You've got some shiny gold, you've got, you know, some gold components, but the brand identity of Masunaga is more in the details, and the shapes are very classic and easy to wear as your everyday pieces, and nothing's usually ever super ostentatious. It's really wearable, easy to wear shapes.
So this is the Lello.
Now, what did I say when I saw this? When Matt pulled this tray out, I think my exact word was, "Whoa!"
Whoa, yes.
We got a new rimless from Masunaga. We don't see new rimless every once in a while. Ludlow, those of you that like the rimless, that like the minimal look, you're going to love this piece. Just a nice, clean rimless. Very, very traditional, very detail. And it's got the most comfortable bridge design that you will find in a frame. It's got those beta titanium nose pad arms.
That's the matte gold and silver.
Matte gold and silver. I mean, look at these pieces. I mean, I know rimless, it's like, you know, we've gone from one end of the spectrum to the other with the maximal look and the thick, chunky acetates. Then you go to the most minimal look in the rimless that you can barely see. But there is a piece for everyone. Everyone's taste in Masunaga. And we are going to get to some of those iconic Masunaga eyewear looks as soon as we're done looking at the brand new releases like the Ludlow here. This is the fourth and final new color, and this is a what? Gunmetal? Kind of a, yeah. Maybe it's the color they call black, but it does have the gold titanium nose pads.
I mean, this is super comfortable.
Oh, yes.
I have, what is it, the GMS 126T is what I wear.
One of your most comfortable frames.
One of my most comfortable frames, and it is a rimless, and I absolutely, absolutely love this piece. I think it's absolutely stunningly executed in its simplicity and just the overall design of it. And then
Did you have one you wanted to talk about next? Was it this one?
It was this one right here. So I saw this one, and now I'm not remembering what it's called.
I'll look it up.
Okay, while Daniel's looking it up, I'm going to show it off. So this is absolutely stunning. You have this acetate rim, and then you have a golder, oh my gosh. You have golden. You have this beautiful golden rim wire up here, this stunning temple. I love the fact that they've taken the acetate and you can see that gold peeking through the acetate. This is just a stunning piece of eyewear.
GMS
it just really is.
131P.
Oh yeah.
131P. I think I got, or was it T? It's P.
Is it P?
Yeah, GMS.
P as in Paul, yeah.
131P, yeah. And this is not, you know what's nice about this, Becky Jo? It's a little bit narrower profile. You know, there's a lot in eyewear over the last 10 to 15 years that got really big this way, or definitely vertically longer than this. This one's got a little slimmer profile. So for those of you that have been looking for something like that, welcome to GMS 131P. That beautiful inner acetate rim, and then that monoblock titanium hinge with the acetate temple. Combination all the way around. Very beautiful.
They did it in this stunning green. This is absolutely fantastic.
I think Vanessa's asking on Instagram what size this one is, and I will find out, Vanessa.
They did it in this beautiful green, and they also did it in a smoked gray.
48 eye size, 22 bridge, 150 temple.
This is just super comfortable, very wearable, and it's just an amazing piece. And I think that was most, well, we've got one. I haven't done that one yet. We've got one more.
So the 109.
This is the 109, and it is a thicker, chunkier acetate. I mean, that's got some thickness to it right there. This is going to be for a little bit narrower face than mine. It's not super tight, but it is, I can definitely tell that it feels a little narrow. This is a 49 eye, 21 bridge. So if, do you have photo fusion? We will get to some of those questions at the very, very end. This right here is this beautiful, like smoked green gray, and you see all of this beautiful temple design all the way down that core wire. They also did it in, I think they call this color olive because it's that black.
It's a black olive.
It's a black olive, not a green olive.
Shout out to our favorite customer, Terry, in Arizona for shining some light on that. We often think of olive as a green color, but there's black olives too.
There's black olives too.
That is entirely possible. That is what they meant. This is the third color, and this is that really nice, deep, deep dark brown, kind of reads black. Look at the temple core wire that is visible. There's a clear acetate window on the inlay. You can see all that unique Masunaga design work, the keyhole bridge. I really like this shape. I think it's a very unisex shape.
Very much so.
I think this is, men or women could wear this shape. It's an acetate that, did we talk about the size on this one already?
Yeah, it's a 49-21.
49-21, it actually, I guess it's a good medium face size fit. It doesn't feel, I'd say medium to small. It doesn't feel really big, but a good medium size. Really beautiful. Is that the last of the new releases?
Yes, it is. I like the way that they did that brow arch a little bit. Right in the center, they peak it up, but
Uplift.
they don't bring it out to a cat eye point.
Well, true. They don't. Yeah,
they
it doesn't
drop
just
it back
lift
down.
up. It kind of comes back down, so you still get the flattering uplift from the bridge, but you definitely don't have a cat eye.
You definitely don't.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, those are the new releases, which we have been anxiously awaiting. Of course, we got to tease that eventually there will be some new releases from MOC, Masters of Craft. Those will not be available for another couple of months, I believe, but stay tuned for those, because those are beautiful, stunning, on another level, just like the original MOC sunglasses that came out around this time last year. The new MOC optical collection is coming. So let's talk about some of the iconic Masunaga Eyewear pieces. We're going to talk about the 000, and we've got, I don't know how many, maybe we should start out, you all know what the 000 is, because you see me wearing it constantly, and it's this one that Masunaga, have been making since the 1960s, and I don't know if they've been making it continuously ever since. I believe they have, but I do know this, at least for us, it's more popular than it's ever been in 2025. The 1960s thick silhouette of the 000. It comes in what, 6 or 7 colors?
6 or 7 colors.
This is the dark tortoise, which is beautiful. One of the lighter brown colors that they make is this beautiful kind of butterscotch gray fade with polished black temples. So that's, and then I don't know how many people are aware, they do make a sunglass clip for the 000. I think there's only 2 frames in the Masunaga collection that they make a sunglass clip for, and this would be one of them. So, of course, Becky Jo, you and I like our transitions lenses.
There are a lot of people out there that like clips.
A lot of people like clips. So if your team clip, you want the 000 by Masunaga, the iconic 000, the frame that was put in the time capsule in the World's Fair in Osaka in 1970, part of history at that point. This is the 000, whether you do with clip or with transitions. What color?
I want to show this one really quick. This is number 11. This is also an iconic piece that's in their collection. This is a 53 eye. It is a 20 bridge. This in this frosted, I guess it would be a frosted crystal,
matte light gray.
Yeah. This is a stunning color if you want something that's a little bit more opaque and a little bit softer. They also have it again in this beautiful navy and demi tortoise. This colorway transitions into the 100 very well as well.
And this is they do a couple other colors, and yeah, this is one of those pieces that if you like the 000 but you want something with a little thinner silhouette, a little less of a bold punch, this is a beautiful piece. Nice light translucent brown, and also a nice dark polished black, like such. So really nice shape. This was my first Masunaga that I ever owned for myself. I had it in all the way back, I think this one goes back a ways.
Yeah.
I think I had it back in like 2010 or 2011. It's a great shape, very classic. So now we have
the 100.
The 100, and we're talking about the 100 because the 100's only a couple of years old.
Yeah.
But the 100 is iconic because the 100 is an homage back to the 000 here. The 100 came out a couple of years ago as a tribute sort of to the 000. They made it, and it's interesting. It's not actually a lot bigger, but it definitely looks wider on the face. And this is the navy demi amber double gradient, and look at that demi amber, beautiful. This is where you see good quality luxury eyewear, that hand polished acetate. Look how beautiful it looks, just absolutely stunning. And this one I didn't even mention about the 000. It's got the 7-barrel titanium hinge, very durable. just one of the best built quality hinges in eyewear is that 7-barrel, double riveted titanium hinge, just like the 000. The 100 has that. Do we have another really cool color in the 100? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So the matte black. So they never made a 000 in matte black, I don't believe.
No,
they made
not
the
yet.
100 in a matte black. And what I love about it, they put the lettering for the model name and the Japanese characters. The Japanese characters, which translate to... yeah, well, the Japanese Kooki, yeah, translates to beam of light. Is that what we decided? Ray of light, beam of light, something along those lines. I think the pronunciation is Kooki. And so you're going to see that on the inside of the temple on all of the Masunaga frames. But I love it that they inscribed it in gold on this matte black color of the 100. So look how good this looks. I mean, if you've tried that 000 on and you thought, well, I could use a slightly larger size in it, you got to check out the 100 because it's just a little bit bigger, but it actually looks bigger than it actually is in size and eye size number. So
I want to show you an oldie but a goodie. This is 88, and I love this cat eye. This is a stunning cat eye. Super simple, super easy to wear. They have it in a couple different colorways. They also have it in this black granite, which is absolutely stunning. This piece, super comfortable to wear. If you're looking for a cat eye with a little bit of angular uplift, this tortoise color is absolutely phenomenal, and it is in a super comfortable frame. Every once in a while, you'll get a colorway like this where they have kind of paired it up and kind of lightened it. And you see that more in some of the fun shapes for the ladies. They tend to be a little bit more neutral for the guys, but that's okay.
yeah, so those are some of the iconic models. That's one of the reasons we love Masunaga. They've got the iconic models because they've got that heritage. They've been around 120 years now. They make collectible eyewear. It's really wearable. When you look at these luxury details, especially on the K3 collection, I mean, this you could say these are wearable art pieces, almost more than they are eyewear, but they're both because they're classic, easy-to-wear shapes that you can wear as part of your everyday eyewear wardrobe. And so they're wearable, but they're also collectible. And because of the rich history and the heritage of Masunaga, makes it all the more special. So I do want to remind everybody we've got our special eyewear event going on today, special trunk show. All the new releases are here in-house at Hicks Brunson. If you're in the Tulsa area, we invite you to come by and look at these in person. If you're not in the area, give us a call, reach out to us, and we have some special things happening with the collection today here at the store. And you know, these pieces that we have here today, like we don't usually have all of these here today. So that's why this was kind of a special event to get to show you everything we've got, every style, every color, if you would like to see those. And so I think if anybody has any questions, we've got a few minutes to take some questions. I think Vanessa asked earlier if we have any deep red, and I don't know that we do. You know, Masunaga's kind of brand identity tends to go more traditional, so it's typically more black, brown, tortoise. Occasionally
navy.
They will, navy. Occasionally they will throw a pop of color into one of their pieces, but I can't think of very many over the years that they have had.
The only one that I can clearly remember that even had red was a very small little cat eye. The front of it was crystal, and then the temples were like a fire engine red. So I mean, even if they do those pops of color, sometimes I think they try to hide them just to keep it pretty neutral.
Yeah, they don't.
In regards to that.
I mean, there's a few other brands that are doing like really bright pops of color. Yeah, deep red is something I think they would do. They had a sunglass once that had a kind of a red and gold color that was very beautiful. Somebody had a question earlier about Photo Fusion, if we had a Photo Fusion XLA. I'm not sure. Okay, Vanessa says, can I see the brown ones again? Which brown ones? Brown ones that you had recently? Those.
Was it 88,
yeah.
This beautiful tortoise?
That's a great tortoise. I call that granite tortoise.
Yeah, this is a granite tortoise. You've got some browns, some grays. You have this little bit of opaque, almost like a seashell, the inside of the seashell, like a pearlescence. This is a phenomenal frame color and shape and size. This is a 54-17. So for me, 53, 54, that's like my jam when it comes to eye size. They also have it in this is probably one of my favorite colors when they do it on a temple. This really, really cool, it almost looks animal printish, It's got some line work in there, some really opaque crystal. You get to see all of the beautiful detail down the temple. This is done in this stunning, really soft taupe. It's just really easy to wear. You can wear this and it becomes neutral within your wardrobe. Super wearable.
Vanessa might like this color.
Yeah, this is absolutely stunning in this purple. I love gel tones on other people, but I could totally rock this purple. This is absolutely one of my favorite ones. What is your favorite K3 models? I'm gonna probably have to say...
Of the new?
Of the new.
I'm gonna say...
I'm gonna join Daniel on this because I just think this is super wearable.
I'm gonna say the Vesta. Vesta. And it's fun to say, Vesta.
Yep.
Brow, new interpretation. I got excited for a new brow line. Big, thick brow, upper rim, thin titanium lower rim with the Masunaga details and the,
Okay, so I'm with him on that, but I'm also loving this. And I honestly think it has to do with the color of the frame. I love a triple bar, but it has to also do with the pairing of this tint color that they threw in this. This is absolutely super stunning. I am that brown amber person. I love the way the world looks through this lens color. This is absolutely a stunning piece of design work that they've come up with.
The lens color makes this look awesome. Like
Yes.
that rich brown, and it fades from a dark to a light, and the contrast of the two colors on the skin I think is quite flattering. Very beautiful.
I mean, that is absolutely stunning.
Yeah, so which one is that?
So this is the Taka.
That's the Taka in the new color.
In the new color.
Right, not to be confused with one we showed earlier that, was it
the
Clematis?
Clematis.
Clematis, yeah,
Yeah.
it was Clematis, which is kind of the smaller version, I called it, of the Taka. Not the Taka, a little different shape, but a smaller version. But I'm gonna go back to the Vesta. Look at this sunglass version of the Vesta. The matte black with the dark gray gunmetal and that great Masunaga blue lens. I mean, and it's thick and traditional, but thicker and packs more of a punch, and it's comfortable. It's so, I can't believe, like, it looks like it might be heavy, it's not. Very lightweight, very easy to wear. Yes, our friend Armstrongski says that lens color, I think he's talking about that brown gradient you just had on, 100% looks awesome, and we totally agree.
And I'm gonna have to say, I am in love with this color, this colorway of this hairpin. It is this green tortoise brown. These are all colors in my wheelhouse. These are colors that I wear all the time. I mean, you guys see me, I'm in very neutral colors. This is an absolutely stunningly comfortable frame. It does have that nice little flat part at the top. I don't necessarily do super rounds, but these are super comfortable.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us today, everybody. We really appreciate you joining in from here in the Tulsa area and from all around the world, all across the United States. We love you guys. We thank you for joining us every week. It's always fun.
Yep.
And this was a special one.
Most assuredly.
And looking forward to this one for a little while. Can't wait to share with you some of these new pieces when we get them. And tune in next week because it's gonna be T. Henry time again.
Yes.
We got some new T.
We have
Henrys.
some new T. Henrys that are stunning.
Some smoking new T. Henrys to share. Everybody have a wonderful weekend, and we will see you next time.